Okay, so hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel again. I'm staying true to my word, and I've jumped in today for another production session in Renoise. And I've got about an hour in, but what's actually happened is I've spent most of this time just making this one pad, like a layered pad, sort of atmospheric bed for the track. And it's come out sounding almost exactly like the one in Artemis Elysian Fields. And so rather than doing a whole session today and making a track, I might just clip this video here and show you this. This is my absolute favourite technique for making pads, specifically these kind of atmospheric jungle ones. But it can be so daunting when you're faced with a default serum patch and you're listening to one of these amazing jungle pads. You're like, how do I, what are all the steps I have to go through and all the processing to get there? But actually this approach, which uses resampling, I find a lot more fun and a little bit easier actually. And you never know what's going to come out. So yeah, I didn't intend to make this pad sound anything like the Artemis one, but somehow it has. And I think this will be a cool video. So I'm going to chop this one up here. And yeah, have a good weekend, everyone. And I will catch you very soon next week with another video with some cool new product I've been sent to kind of demo. So yeah, big ups, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.
You find yourself alone, riding in green fields with the sun on your face. Do not be troubled, for you are in Elysium, and you're already dead. Others, what we do in life echoes in eternity. There's no one left to fight. There's always someone left to fight.
One thing that's really handy is to have a filter which has this Chevy Chev shape on it, especially when you do the high pass and you add these resonances. When you sweep this around, it gives you a really cool phasing effect. So I know I'm going to want this almost right from the beginning. Cut off and slowly, maybe like 96. So that's a bit extreme. And maybe we just go with whatever key this drone is. I think maybe it could have a little bit more low end. Okay, so it sounds a little bit whatever there, but once we start laying this up, there's always a bit of magic that starts to come through. And let's get another Amigo and find. That's a little bit more eerie, but it might actually sound cool to have a bit of dissonance as well. And what we need to do mostly is match up these two keys. So you can hear they're really off there, but I can almost just pitch it around here probably. Okay, that's pretty close. Maybe I do. I even like it the way it starts in the middle there. There's a bit of a click. Okay, that's kind of cool. So I could try and put this on poly mode and then add a new note an octave lower. Which has got quite a lot of that low. Maybe we make it quieter. Just a little bit of that. Otherwise, you can hear it sort of really resonating through. And then maybe one more pad for the lushness. That's probably not quite. Maybe even something like this could be really cool. Don't ask me where I figured out the name for this pad. I think it just started off as James the Dealer, or maybe James's pad, and then it evolved. It's been like a I've resampled this pad about 6 times and ran it through the EMU and layered it. So I just kept adding bits to the title. I mean, that's sounding great with this. It just gives it such a cool sound. We'll mess with the filter a little bit more. Let's get the... That's not right. That's close. Okay, and then I can see that I need to make this longer without this. What I could also add is, I know there is some textural layers. There's a wind noise in here, which could add to this wind, and I can filter this again with an LFO, subtly, definitely with a high pass, digital filter, cut off. And no resonance, I don't think, because it's already a bit of a resonant sound. Up to... That needs to be like this one. Less. Okay, then we'll tune it with this stuff. Got like a June landscape ambience. Now the only problem is the resetting, and maybe it doesn't want to reset at all and just go the whole thing.
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius, commander of the armies of the North, general of the Felix Legions. Loyal servant to the true Emperor, Marcus Aurelius. Father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife. And I will have my vengeance, in this life or the next.